Manyafo Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu Abrampa, a former MP for Swami and Twitwe and Komo. Offer me mochi. Now Bomboko de.
Namia Bomboko.
Na said ye 1 year, sir. Say 2016 on my to a bar. 1 minute 2 year John Dramani Mahama free swano. Chiresa send him for a 1 kasani near Ibrahim Mahama mem. Ene nipa bi ma akakonyan wanyem sanete
Kare itiatifo say ensema be fachi justice ho enkofo kase the next stop letter commission Tejo Mahama amfrenisi o mosona onkoyi o modino
obi kwa the petition kwada dada yesi January nu
in an letter maybe a man community because if on any flimsy grounds would be a bit my petition at the common president. The president will use discretionary power at the amano. A general says, Makoyi, dear. Eh, Mupa. Kwame. Many map your constitution, no. Essay. The to me, the discretionary power, Emma in the exercise of such discretionary power, no, the president, no, he must be deemed to be exercising that power candidly. Also, what they find here, and the paper age, also, where in this constitution, I'm quoting from Article 296. Where in this constitution or in any other law, discretionary power is vested in any person or authority, that discretionary power shall be deemed to imply a duty to be fair and candid. The exercise of the discretionary power shall not be arbitrary, capricious, or biased, either by resentment, prejudice, or personal dislike, and shall be in accordance with due process of the law. Chief Justice and Sana Yebetwabe na President Mahama aboni kwedu dada wejina simpi so say on TCSA and some beko Supreme Court bia no mo beko Supreme Court bia no e kwa na Supreme Court ni nyina aka bomu ebuya efo say basi emu buya ten no a bakukura nka say ebia sa odi ba na ede nya bo asem negu ni nya so asem ede ede na somehow they are on the face of it no enko ya Supreme Court for ni na am de mra na age ma ka sa di we de enfamra kwanso ensem di ni mi ensa e ko ya mbogu ye no ase NDC for any woman supporters ni na ye say woman ti ati say ensem no ko sa Supreme Court anyi bi kura no ka e ba Supreme Court for no ba kwa na mi bi nka bi ma wo mo e ma mo ko dina so ka say ekufu ado apaki Supreme Court ntom de mo ba they were sure say packing no a bit free ho President Mahama wakasa asem no so you see Obano a prejudice and whatever contrary to Article 296 of the Constitution and obaye and what should be the petition at Breno if you the Breno no yentra unipa say the brewa fa petition come out one our constitutive panel no into one Oma ebia sabia yenia en fere wonim se ebia omo be kan bia ma no ko putu omo together no be ko omo to aso de buy no sabi sabu bunti present ye ma kwan na se e tu fo se e sanko fo no di obi akodina simpie so se da petition no ye de kama president Uni who be yes, I just attention of former committee. Coming and no dear pair 146 no. Coming and Tessa. The petition in Brewa. It doesn't necessarily mean say immediately no constitution panel. One casa on the face of the petition which may make a determination say petition of course act came on the advice of a president for. Say, the Attorney General. Any president Bia or Attorney General, 2 or 4, Brazil. Beyond the Attorney General, and the opinion 1 or 2 other persons are between 4 Brazil. Okay, say, President Mills a break. Open the petition command or if I the Chief Justice. So in a wood. Quite look at them.
Bekaipa.
President Mills was the man on setting up committee.
One year.
The man or share no or no one say no more than who say any merit behind one to also. And it's a big catch. I will say a petition by immediately you have no option and to set up a committee. I disagree. But President Mahama calls for a committee, no, I we. And what she and I'm so said I make a media, I disagree with him. Maybe I could do it because him say dangerous president and President Mills, President Mahama was setting a very dangerous president. Now one more year without no. I dare coaching. I dare coach will be above for move. I dare coaching let's be different focus see. A ban for a bar, let's also a package Supreme Court no. This will never crime so I'm uncle for the petition Ibrahim you mean idea. What I can say. And that is a possibility. One more tears jum a bussy no. Omo say, I didn't beat in yaba. The bar and far as in be more man move. Tina AC ne was a can was him. No, Ubiko can say, a friend saying, let our commissioner for also, then you are walking and say, I think for the petition, continue on. Tinra, my name's ye, the both will be doing common America say, the day Cornelian ye. Now, me ye, a ye electoral commission, almost same no day. Now, completely different. It's say, as the leader, Anna Momra Sebejefino. But so far, near share electoral commission, Omujuma Sono. Near friend of special budget committee. Many Haruna Dusu, the current minister for education. Now, maybe a chairman and a Haruna a vice chairman. Now, near show Mujuma so, a committee near the show Mujuma so. A Brano, Assembly Ba, near the P and Safre, electoral commission. Kwame. Omomrano omeba ewraba George na poku amankwa beba ura suli obeba no bisa say na yenia eba Charlotte say o hifa ono ye chairperson o ye hunu ye hu be onam o ya tese otukwan so otukwan dia wankra yen Kwame on many occasions then you could see say sometimes on beba mrashe beje fie hono krampo na bibisa question no o me ansa no we ka say we know we dia fa we ka say foforo ndi na otimi hu say o mon tem no kra enwo na otimi say o mon tem no enwo the guy said there was a time the mobile before us it had to do with some procurement of IT facilities. Now, ye bisa question no. We say I'm go find any free STL for Israel for company bi na ye djuma ha say no STL for ko free. Na Ibrahim no omunim kwan a Charlotte say djom be ye djuma no. Nsem no Ibrahim. Ti also na there was procurement, proper procurement. Almost say anya procurement bia. Oye procurement a ndi nim ho hwe. I mean send the degree. And a man, a buyer, another, a set up committee to look into it. Well, the findings of the committee, let's say, thank you for me and son. Or me and saying, I had some be free home. And I said, only me, you be free home, I shall say. And I shall say, be free home, I'm going to carry me. On balance, and the president again who said no. And I said, yeah, Yamon, and me and saying, in free home, recommendations and scenarios on the idea about a channel. Akufo-Addo didn't even want to take Charlotte out. Maybe upon advice, further advice, and man, what he finally did. And the Ekufuado had not predetermined so be you shall to say no credit. Committee no assembly by. Na me kase. Sa na me see you no. Kwame. In 2016 ye to be ye. Nyanka eye si o memu. Say ya to be ye. Ekufuado had won by close to 1 million votes. Now, ye be a declaration. Letter commission no. Presidential election no. Ono ye returning officer. Now, Osei, the system now hacked. System now equality for parliamentary elections now hacked for the finishing. Presidential now no down on Osei now hacked. Until only for the results number 16. For 3 days, Kwame no me more ding. We didn't could be mad. And there was palpable tension in the country. In general, make a say. So it had to take a soft penny for me. I'm aware of that. It had to take a him from penny for a woman. It had to take the brother Ibrahim Mahama to John Mahama to persuade him, say unconceded, in order to allow the woman to declare the results. Kwame, that is what I said. But you say, Kofuba report to say, they say, Omni Letter Commission in the Kasai Dedi. Now me say, Omni John Dramani Mahama, I in front of me a soft penny for them. And the brother of John Mahama, Ibrahim Mahama, almost an American say, Omni, there's a Mahama Kasai, and finally, my letter commissioner to me, and I say, I'm not more than I'm making my declaration. And I may say, those were a year, say, I'm a year, let me show Japan. I mean, you're done as you say, it's just so armor. Until coming, now they can say, as far as this letter commission is concerned, that name I hear you. This will be so the petition in bar. All the see petition with the content, yeah. I young Kyei-Mensah. Yeah, a course will be a sign before.
About one metiti and it's Mammy Kyei-Mensah. About to about 2 years, it would declare a resource on the Ben Prensa or a figure way, no a figure way, no a figure way. We are not to chance Salish, you know, so a be a petition and nipper be the acorno, a woman, Omidina Suscase, a bear present in Vietnam, winning.
Kwame, in new porting a semi welcome. But my family married Mamma me constituency crying exam. In 2016. Oh, what is it? Okay. So what has gone? Coming, sorry. Media yes,
okay.
The returning officer, no, na a collation. Now, no question say, not me results, let me yan. It doesn't make sense, say, Minyanina. And son of me ba, and I'm sending a signal to the returning officer, say, me ba, me have a share, I did not say. One chain, because I know I did not could do babies. And I say better. Now, or she share the results from some other people, presiding officers in the Until no we and I'm not out. Did you know why you know? Kwame me fa no Marco. I'm the shame me figures now. None you know correct. Apart from Bako, it been a na when you figure no wrong. But me na make calculation, na make calculation. Kwame. Okay, me figures in the same thing they will apart from Bako and that. Because when you're wrong, but the subtotal, it was completely wrong. The subtotal, it was completely wrong. Now, based on that, let's just say, the formulation, I don't know, because now I about 10 stations and in Sankai. No, at 15 stations at the 2016, I 15 stations and Sankai. I mean, because hey, no, like I said, me, but me, man. You know, There's a swati bear 5,000. And yo, so Uncle Pio, and Uncle the year declaration. Anka, whether I said no, I said that, so no one shared that. He could get it wrong. And this was not the first time. Can you know another for sure? I mean, some near collation center or Wesley College. A similar thing happened. The returning officer, no, or you're in Fonso Bibri, some represent for and another war. Not on name males. The Koye and Contano, like I say, what tickle force the also been pin, Eddie Akoka, no, so dear. And this how these things happen. And one of the yeah, in the crumble, what the provisional results go. And you can't see, you know. I mean, when you say, I mean, a battle in 2000. It took 3 days of my collection.
So I mean, 2000 elections, you know.
2000 election.
Wow.
Votes it took 3 days and find a correct one or ever.
Now the other kind of Muntimin now no be persuaded Kalasichi.
Come here, can you and Kuntabu Yakikabu Keke and the Kofasa mistaken by.
Wow.
And when enough arrival at the you I mean, say, no, a concern, a return officer, no. One was Sunday, another that and the one we got it, the same identity. He was ruffled. He was ruffled. Oh, and he may say a human error. So whatever. These things happen occasionally. And he can say, and we could declare a baby and or some quarter sign and I see them going and contact them from Rabemu and the some of it could be human error. Now, so you who can say changing Abba. What is wrong with that? In any event, is it not true? Say you know Kufuor John Mahama over 500,000 votes. It was not anywhere close. Cramp. It was anywhere close. Don't forget that the males against the Kufuor. I'm the count no in Puno. The males won overall by less than 60,000.
Yes.
Overall, less than 60,000. We actually be and 1 million. We should be careful. Now, so you ready. Now, Article 146. The Constitution will say justice at the training. It emanates from the people. They didn't know Okasa. Okasa justice emanates from the people because see, Kwame, young entity, and he say through our cultures and traditions, our upbringing, you know, actually no credit from Nkuntumpu. It is the Constitution say justice emanates from the people. We say technically, a lawyer for and a judge for getting Banasho as Supreme Court said finally, you know, ultimately, interpret the Constitution in my. According you and I, we know what is right, we know what is wrong. In the Constitution, is to say Ghana for. Then you entity. In the same way, you mean the city, you know, what says justice emanates from the people. What we perceive to be right, and they're right. I mean, judiciary reform. One more year, public servants.
Yes.
They are public servants. Now, over here, Article 1919, or can it be, will say a member of the public service shall not be victimized or discriminated against for having discharged his duties faithfully in accordance with the Constitution. Judge for Aquatina Central, the DSM, Chief Justice Kahon, Communal Jacob Bankro. So also in Diasia, as I know that, now you know.
Yeah.
Now, we was Chief Justice Kahon, on or yet in Free. Article 191 B no sign cafe, a member of the public service shall not be dismissed or removed from office or reduced in rank or otherwise punished without a just cause. But
so almost 13 we must say sa sika wode etu kwan woni ni kunu ne bade tu kwan na sika no emrama ho kwan se o spend woni kunu na ne ba no ho no stated misbehavior nti ye no ye one of the cardinal adea president na gina so yi no minim
kwani sa sem kro no ano so na mu se auditor general akoye auditing asem kro no ano na auditor general akoye auditing a raise issues am o yi ano ama auditor general no are you satisfied in the report of the bar parliament no let you say ma men who so na baba ko ye ni yan mpre no
the report to crowd by parliament exonerating the woman
enti ababa ko ye ni yan mpre no
there be.
And then you have an auditor general sitting on the case auditor general na exonerating no that's how the training was ask him ko na yin na so fa nyine di fa ni yakwi
na enya reho say woman no after 31 years of public service no we losing bibia an entitlement bibia
say o retire o time nuso say o be retire justices of the Supreme Court no retire at 65 sorry 70 appeals court na 65 Supreme Court for retire at 70 years. And it is a 17 so what the best 60 would be best if you now you know what and now health grounds and now whatever. Or say or retire, voluntary retirement, you can do so. Some branching and say retire voluntarily. You are still entitled to say them out there at the time of the obey. Say dismissal for an offense there. So the dismissal for an offense there, Kwame, and you lose your entitlement. Sanity. So we see almost stated misconduct. Misconduct anyway. And the Kwame, maybe President Mahama, me kumano no. Feel mudi. Me chain. Be a chain be 1 year be was saying. And so I'm a mudi or Yemena or Papa Yemena na Pecope. Many requirements are sorry, assemblies of God. Now, with the message say, and I'm a tuno. Are you dangerous for the democracy of this country, for the governance of this country? I buy the ball, Ticino, the Boba. I buy the ball, Ticino, the Boba. Timidity, a crameka,
okay.
You know, I referred you to Article 296 and then Article 191. Treated misconduct on any day.
Wow. Now,
treated misconduct on any day.
Now, what do you want son of Bakofa? Now, no, a year, Yenia, Wakasa Unia, Kitua, a year, Honorable Brian Champon. You want to do more than day. Now, what your analysis be? Say, the entire, as I said, Wamujai, Yewabaumia, na Wamudi or Nunu Mumkransuno, a corner. And say, 7 regions 2024. MPP and winning one constituency cry. A fay se eba zongo susua yewa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na ho odin wono a zongo sunu so munu su zongo sini nyina except a futu zongo the 5 northern regions are other regions ni nyina vote reduce Greater Accra western was almighty western region ni nyina akọ nti na trese ni dia na wo kan say it's enough reason say mama yewura ba omia etena se mo a mo bo nto di na chi say da bi ade no mo de ne kwa nkunu die 2028 no so what is ankomo wo ya eto say
Kwame entene
hey
entene because asema mimi akuma Brian Ekano nya no kwe first of all, let's say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Olusu 7 regions. You know, that is where you seat back and free ho. And you know, I was say I'm repeating the 2012, they asked them call Supreme Court. They call Supreme Court no. Now regions are presidential candidate no. And another than Kufuor no win a Ashanti region, Eastern region. I'm talking about votes for the presidential candidate himself. We won Ashanti region, Eastern region. They win here, but they win in marginally kakra. The other 8 regions no, we lost. But now, 16 regions, not 10 regions. So I'm talking about the support for the presidential candidate. And now we winning many more regions in terms of Kufuor Nyai also Nyai. Now, you can seats in the parliamentary seats are 7 now moka. And also, Anyana Kre. Anyana Kre say, Kwame, in 1996, under President Kufuor, there are about 10 seats, 10 regions. And so, regions in a year can. Some 10 regions, I think Upper East, Upper West, Volta region, yenya seats and free ho. But the next any year can was so nanka 3 regions and then the year 16 regions in India and eco 4 time and yenya seats 8 regions. Upper East, Upper West, Uti, any Volta, about 2 regions. And he say 4. Northern region, and northern region, maybe. But Savannah, northeast, maybe. And the next section, no. And then we'll come to, I think, Bono East, maybe. So that makes 7. Western North, maybe. That makes 8. It's a last time the Academy for time, no, 1996, no. Kenya votes from 8 regions. So because we be from 7 regions, now unprecedented, who name the history of the party. And you say a party number because who name no sir. So I say Ibrahim Nekano, a hodi, when yan correct. I go for I'll buy and so the same thing, 6 regions here, maybe. And he said, oh, I say this is unprecedented. Minya, after no kind, and yet, no credit. And it doesn't mean, say, and then just say we should be complacent with the no. We should strive hard to reclaim Caesar Yenya, regions Yenya Pino, or Sitini Inya Ayoho. So that kind of Kwame, President for time, no. Upper West. Sadly, maninti. Emma also said ministers cry. 1 minister there from Upper West. Yeah. And my mom can say I didn't know President Kufuor 1 for Bia from Upper West. President Kufuor because no Bia from Ontina 1 for Bino. Emma newspapers maybe Canada Papa.
Eddie, when am I Asama Omokaye? We almost said there is no xylophone in Kufuor's orchestra, political orchestra.
That's it. Look at and Numuna, so Bekaya, President Kufuor, later no Oko appointee Professor Kasim Kasanga.
Kasim Kasanga, Mekanapa.
So you see, people don't know the political history of this party. Now, Yakanasa. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Then I'm making, I don't say. I was saying, your performance now, no, and then the bit yet to improve it. That should be the collective responsibility of all of us. No moment say, assigning reasons are any no clear, and they're dangerous for us. maybe no more cast away ceremony. Ceremony for the first time I felt the ceremony for the first time I felt the ceremony in a young when reports are in the national region, at the national level. University professors be taboo muye near Conrad Adenauer Foundation abaye nina and led me credence to that seven. Ningofo kano anya no kwe say we didn't win because the Friday will be a ceremony. Nafi will be a ceremony. I mean, Nina, and Yanokre. And Mama Yanshe, na Yankaya Humum, Yakotraba, and if you say, Yadi, Omani Manua, a be, you know, Yana party constitution. And my Yan, and Emma Yanshe, a presidential material, you be the cool anymore. Kwame, the party constitution, can you man say? Also, the person should be a member of the party, an active member of the party for at least 5 years. No more Abano. Make sure say energy will be satisfied. Go party constitution is a BB. What in the party you know so be a presidential candidate, you know. That person should be of good character. Come here, can be a of good character, I should say.
Nipo also buying.
Ubia, also buying, a ye. And this are.
Annie.
And this are, shouldn't pano more panoa. Fanny man was here. I didn't know party constitution in the Casa or party constitution in the Casa because Nipa being a presidential candidate in the Kwame. He becomes the role model for all of us. Yame Boya Ma be a president and so on. He becomes the role model for the entire country. And then a party constitution in the Casa, that person should be of good character. Also, that person should be a member in good standing. The party constitution, the Casa, a person should be in good standing. I say, Utia dues, Utia levies, a Tobia, Utia, including with dues. Now, say, you should be protecting the good image of the party. Be a send your Becabiano, a pegger party in any munyam. Me, Dr. Belmia, I'm doing it, or yes, I did. Oh, my canon, it is Anna. It is her. Oh, my contraband, a betray. Kwame, wow, national constitution. And so, a chair will say, that the president, Mawubia, Juma Omidi, who had the preamble of the 1992 constitution. The system of governance also the banner. Also the rule of law. It should deepen the liberties of Ghanaians. I know constitution. It doesn't mean what by now the banner. It should create equal opportunities for all Ghanaians, all the citizens. And thirdly, a bino also to manage the economy, no send the prosperity and put to the back or man munu and crown so or my brabum. And the man saying no party constitution. There's a sanity idea to ski a bang. And also this is walking the corner, Naniswa Dihunu. The vision of that person.
Okay,
the Bacono and the experience in governance. The show who are manually or manchirimu. The Bacono track record. The Bacono, I mean, the competence, the knowledge, the character, humility. I mean, what is animal in what had the international acclaim and Ipanakora walk? What has animal in now? There's a sunny money a day here. Maybe a Giri say, Nipa Bacope, and a Pejano, a chain, or more canning and I mean, a book with a Bomio and home the room. The Kwame, I'm say, would be sir, the Minia, Brian, a hodie. The Giri say, that's all kind of. The weekend say a share from Kakra, what the Ankui, near Mecano. But no, Jose said you, maybe he doesn't qualify. No, let the people judge. But young kind of French go for nothing. We should tune the mind and eyes of the people to what is required of a president. And before you could like that, you could be a presidential candidate. And the end, coming. And the now, me cafe, coming. Hello, coming.
Me pacho, me
cafe, Mammy, and casting. Because nothing, they got casting be my more afraid. Me, I mean, your Kumako, Japan. I'm up the car, I saw the kind of Yanokre.
eno ye de no
na me ka say na nipa ni bi ka so odubu ahin ba 1992 wanya de no ene ye de no ye yi ni fi ho e ma ko ba 1996 and am be ka so ayi yes odubu ahin anya de na yen MP before the we went forth to say we had won in 1992 nti ye ko trust embedded
sure
I mean that
me kai pa
o trust embedded just also we din kuni we ye tintim won saaje so we believe we won in 1992 but to the extent say Uncle Castle, I just was a which produced Kofo in 1996. And I meet you, Makase. One of the reasons why Kofo to me winning in 1996 was the fact that Eduwine, a free 1994-95 in particular, na hope to do no kakra. And no team call round a bus at the trouble on 1995, a team pono, almost had to call 1996. Nana me ka say do why na ho do no kakra ana ko benje for yen interview be ka say o so aso me ka na nya no kore I don't think Kwabra is the owner of the history of this party na me na minimum some America because we are living witness do why he had come to no Besia ko north Samre no Dr. Donko Fojo in 1995 was the regional chairman of NPP and do why he be do Maseno Okoda, Dr. Donko fee. And I think it was in March of 1995, April of 1995. And ne hope to do no. At the chairman of Sorakono, went to me. And I had gone to Dr. Donko fee in 1995, no, March, April, Sanya making. I'm a Koye. Na, Mama, a doctor for. There were two doctors, I know more Tapano or Dr. Donko Fee. One of the reasons in Tia, let's go and say, as I make a Yanokran, was over 1 year or already, so it was after 2000. I didn't say they said you said in previous. Now, Oyaria team sorry. And I'm saying the whole dono. There's a world of difference between Tia Cassidy Hodono and they say, Peace of you, Yariano, I know Yardava, team sorry. It happened only me sorry after 2000. But I am saying, I insist, say, I can't be known to me call round. Fortunately, Dr. Donko Fojo said 7 previous. Now we are born within the baby. I think the 91st or 92nd day.
Hey,
I'm so now.
Now, what I want to fear one, how do you run about in Chewan?
How do you run about? We put the obedient train.
But didn't cry.
And crying if you British High Commission side. How do you know? I mean, I'm a sentiment to me and could be, even though he invited me and I'm cancelled. My baby Kumasi. Dr. Donko Fojo is still alive. Let anybody ask him. Yo, how can sadness will be named now? But not read the money. Yes, the husband will name the history, the entire history of the NPP. Sometimes it's sad because in America, no, in America. Say no credit because me say after the event, the social commentators be kucha. The Kobnaka, they told me media and said the American no credit. They really say Kobna didn't the crew. And the Kobna the KBI and the credit. It means that it was kind of credit. I insist that the American is the gospel truth. The commander for kind and no credit. Say do I and home of Brunubiano and no credit. I'm saying Dr. Donko for you, see and you see the fee. Every Otiho, Kami. The baby woman now with my friend, Papa no, at the true. American. Let's not divide our ranks. Okay. Yan can it see, near share, and emanate share goon, send it as a channel. So, Nayan stop, sir, a snarl like pneumonia, a deep party, it doesn't help.
Now, I know MYN. Yane, I won't go for the command of pay. Was it the air core party? Party in any vote of no confidence. One depart in any national leadership.
Party and the impossible vote of no confidence.
Yes. On party yes.
Coming. And no dear. I mean in your dream, Papa. I didn't hear. Meaning in your dream. Because so I say almost resign here. shall say national level more resign.
I was a national in Obiam.
Na national no said you a moment manage campaign there. But there also near to about. About the two regions. If you national or because region executive in answer resign. Because regions in Yadi. And yourself you are not about house and almost in resign. Abananka Crampo, even though Uber regions and so regions no, they only supervise. Constituency near to Abano. Constituencies in almost all of them. Even where we won, what they took 2020, 2024 results, about form. And in our camp, in my lose you. Yes, in Greater Accra, we lost Yaba in 2020. No, that's okay by close to 500 and over 500,000. I think 570,000 or so. Over Kumasia, Ashanti region, over 400,000. And then say, SOT. So the regional executive should resign. Constituency near Tuaba. Until the constituency be a Tuaba, and Hosianya, they must resign. The boy. So we are there. Now they are police stations. Police stations. So where will the party be? The South resignations in our Kosua. Say that. Say. Coming. Mr. Mamanunti, look at the party for non one resign. Not all parties say about a coin. Sabu yedi in Kugusa no party for no one is free woman and tessa yedi and remove ya no e wa Ashanti region ha near Poso Kwe ye near Conrad Adina Foundation ye near Oma Hakari ye no including Musa Dankwa de ye Nansaya Nanko Fobis or Munin to Munia Manema. Kwame, Nina Kanema 9 external factors COVID-19. Any Russian Ukraine or they show booby by economy no more. External factors. A buy no anka se munsu near my ye. Ekufado obey near my power Ghana how. Mpo sem party. A baby Ghana how. Now so and near man kitchen be a big tree a buy no more. Especially a quiet for no nonsense and buy ye hotre pusika ye did taxes for over including e-levy de buy ye. Even a banu in Cofoys of Monde Shuffle, now, at no cost, I won't send some debris. New man, nothing was such a breaks. Coming, so a binu near Mansoka. Party Manka Sansu near Macao. I'll not leave the party. Party Nanka Sansu near Macao. They organize it, presidential primaries, parliamentary primaries. Come at the back by moon. They second of work before. And some electioneering campaign, and so nonsense. And the never name Pieka, external factors, the performance of government, party no ankasa, and so administration, and after electioneering campaign, nonsense. These 4 things. After party for no one resign here, they can't say anything. What's yen kamu? Me baby, I took sinning no. Yen some more. Okay. A football be ha, yen fan 2 B. Yen picking your man up again. That is what I think I would say. And the Kukufu, then you're okay. Nini na bre. Na o kase be here kono. Na no no kuna kasa. Ma tese nipa ba kum ni bi so akeke. But I think maybe Edru. Let's see how to beating a boy and your man. Ya so say ni meyi. After all, what if we say betraba in March? April, May, June, July next year, beginning from the lowest level, polling station executive through electoral area coordinators, constituency, region, and national. To get my answer here, someone say, "I'm not going to be from that." In the investment, see in CBU. I mean, that is what I would say.
Mamma, now I say no pay.
That's it.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.